All right, it's been on my mind for a minute now to just get up and get on here and just kind of just talk to you about some things that I've experienced with the business. I'm a paparazzi consultant, ID 93956. My business is Accents to Envy, Accents the number 2, envy.com. My Facebook group is Accents to Envy. My Facebook page is Accents to Envy. And my group is Loving Accents. Okay, and so I want to just share with you some things that I experienced, because I learned a lot just going through and looking at the videos from the other consultants that had already been in the business for a while, or maybe not so long, but the things that they experienced just the same. And I kind of wanted to do the same thing, because some things that I found that were helpful, and some things that nobody really told me, but I found out on my own, and I felt like, well, maybe somebody else could use or benefit from the information. Number one, when I first I've only been in this business since late August of last year. Did not do my first event till the end of September, which was over a month later. And was really encouraged by the turnout when I did that event. And that's what made me say, okay, yeah, I could do this. But then I waited months before I even decided to do my very first live, because I was nervous about getting on the internet, because you know, everybody knows that what you put on the internet, it is there to stay. And I was nervous about getting online. However, again, what was encouraging to me was to just go online and look at other people's posts on YouTube, other people's Facebook videos, Facebook Live, paparazzi lives and what have you. And I was really encouraged by the fact that, okay, yeah, I can do this. It's just getting online, showing your jewelry, showing your pieces, and just being who you are. However organized or unorganized, however discombobulated you may or may not be, whatever your personality is, let that shine through and shine forth, and you will have your following based on who you are and who people and what people identify with you. The thing that kind of bothered me initially, I wasn't getting as many hits or likes, or I was not getting as much of the live viewing as I thought I should have been getting. And what I realized is that right now, since I've been in business since I started this late August, I only started doing lives 2 months ago, and this is January, okay? So 2 months ago would be by November, and so this is January of 2018, and that was November last year when I first started doing lives. So, okay, it was been a minute before I decided to do lives. And then I was doing them for a while and wasn't getting anybody to just be watching the lives. But what I discovered is that, and then when they started watching, they would not buy. They were not chiming in and saying sold or anything. And I've had an issue with that, and still have not gotten to where I would like to see my lives go as far as being sold or what have you. But I have sold more because people know that I'm doing the jewelry than I did on any of the lives. And what I've discovered is that the lives do serve a purpose. They help people know what products you have. They help people know your business. They help people understand your business. They help people gain an interest in what you do and possibly join your team. That part of it has been encouraging to me, that people are really saying, I saw your video. Do you have such and such a piece? Some have even remembered the number of the piece that I showed and have ordered it, but they just didn't order it from the live feed. So that part of it lets me know that, okay, it is getting out. The word is getting around. It is marketing, if it's nothing else. But of course, you want it to be more. But I'm just saying, initially, that might be what it is for you, is letting people know what you're doing. Facebook only counts a view as 3 seconds. So that view could be just scrolling through on your live feed. And if they see your video and sit there and let it play in the live feed, they could actually be viewing you, and you don't even know that they are viewing you. They just have not clicked and brought it to full screen. And that being the case, then that people are still watching your video. You just don't know it. People are looking at your lives and they just scrolling through it and looking at it in their live feed, but they're not clicking on it so that they can comment to let you know that they're there. That is something I learned, and nobody told me. I had to find that out. I did my own research, and I just kind of wondered, because I would do videos and it would say a lot of views. Sometimes I would have thousands of views of the video, but still nobody was actually on the live and nobody actually bought anything from it. So I was like, well, what is going on? How are they viewing and not buying? And how are they viewing and I'm not seeing any results? But the catch was, a view for Facebook is only 3 seconds. The first 3 seconds that they're actually looking at your video, whether it's in the live feed or whether they click on it, it is a view. And so that's what you don't need to be concerned with as far as the views, because it's 3 seconds for Facebook, but YouTube counts 30 seconds as a view. And so that's the difference there. So you have to be mindful of that. But when people are looking at your video in their live feed, they are taking note of what you're selling. They're taking note of your jewelry, your product, and they are learning that you are a paparazzi consultant and that you are online to sell your product. Here I have a shop and I have a display here in the shop. So my videos have brought people in to buy jewelry or to see what I have. When it came to Christmas time, people knew I sold jewelry and people were calling in orders and placing orders with me or letting me know they were coming by, or ordering online via instant messenger and what have you, just saying, you know, I want this piece, do you have it, or what do you have, and whatever. And I'm sending pictures on instant messenger of pieces that they are wanting and that they're asking for. So the videos serve their purpose. The lives serve their purpose. And I felt like that would be encouraging to anyone who's just getting started and who don't really understand how the lives work and the views, and won't be discouraged by people just not saying anything when you're on your live.